Hi families. It's hard to believe that September is almost finished. Let's go over some housekeeping. Please start sending in your October snacks. We have no school next Friday. That is October the 3rd. The staff is in PD. Many of us are presenting at a charter school conference in St. Louis. There is no school on Friday for your scholars. On Wednesday of next week, the scholars that have earned 35 out of their 40 grit and self-control points, scholar points, will get to go enjoy a movie in the vault. On Thursday is our first performance event. You're welcome to come. We are checking to see about a place. We are hoping to do it at 1:45, but that is tentative. I will let you know as soon as we have it locked down. Thank you for all of you that have been starting to volunteer. We love that there are parents that are coming in weekly, twice a month, once a month to work with us. I really appreciate Lisa Babiglia, our room parent, for setting up the Shutterfly webpage. If you have not got on, please do so. There you'll find a calendar. You'll also see photos from our events. You're also going to find volunteer pages so you can sign up for our upcoming fall party and field trips. You'll be getting a pumpkin patch permission slip on Monday. We go to the pumpkin patch on the 19th. We would love to have you. Please don't forget to send in the $6 for the apple orchard. We're excited. With that Shutterfly site, the goal is we are doing it with Mrs. CJ's community, so it is the 40 students. We want to pass it on to first grade, second grade, and on, so that at the end of 8th grade, you will have just a memory bank of every event that has happened with your scholar. So let's try to really keep that up and make it happen. Our performance event is over, nursery rhymes. The students will be performing and engaging their favorite nursery rhymes that we have learned and telling us about the historical perspective of it. First graders will be coming in and ranking us using a rubric, and the two groups, we have 7 groups from the 2 rooms total, the 2 groups that score the highest will get to perform at the downtown council office on the 7th. We're very excited to show off our retelling skills. Let's talk about academic goals. It's the 11th hour. October 1st is right around the corner. Here at Crossroads, we believe in a growth mindset. So just a little bit, if you haven't heard about the growth mindset, it's this idea that your IQ isn't just set, that your brain, your knowledge, your ability to learn isn't set, that with grit, with hard work, you can change the amount that you learn, how you learn. And that's what we believe. And we try to get your scholars to believe that as well. That's why you're going to hear us saying, I can, so much. And we encourage, if you're hearing your scholars say, I can't do it, my response to them is, you can't yet. That we want them to get comfortable with failing, to get comfortable with this idea that I don't know. What am I going to have to do to learn? What am I going to have to do to solve that problem? We know that the problems nowadays, solving the cure for cancer, Parkinson's, these ideas that we don't even know what's going to be for our generation, for this next generation, they need this idea of that they can, that we will, and it's going to take a lot of hard work, even if I don't know how, even if I can't right now, we will and I can. So let's talk about the 3 that we've set for October 1st, our goals in kindergarten. Rote counting 250, we're there, and the person that has shown the most growth in our class is Rashad. He came to kindergarten counting to 20, and now he can get all the way to 100. Way to go, Rashad. Alphabet recognition, the goal is 26 out of 26 being able to say your capital letters. For lowercase, we're going to have some grace on those B, D's, Q's, P's. It's very developmental to get those flip-flopped. That's like it's a pen, no matter which way you turn it. That looks like a B, D, a P, Q, no matter which way you go. So in order to show mastery, 22 out of 26 lowercase. That's just being able to say, that's a B, I know it's a B, no matter where it is. And the person who has shown most growth in that is Ramion. He came to kindergarten knowing 15 lowercase, 16 uppercase, and now he knows them all. Yeah. Way to go, Ramion. Let's talk about sounds. We're showing some grace with this as well. It is expected at this point your scholar is able to make 20 out of 26 of the sounds. Here are the grace ones. Vowels are very tricky. The thing about vowels too, especially living in the Midwest, if you have lived East Coast, West, Northwest, that people pronounce them correctly. Here in the Midwest, not so much. We're going to hear a lot of vowels mispronounced, so we're having some grace with our scholars. It is expected your child does know but the ah, we're going to have some grace on, especially if they're flip-flopping those. It's very common until we really get into the nitty-gritty of those. We get it. Also, the Y and W, we've touched on it, but we have not hit it in depth. So until we do, I'm working on a few to get those cleaned up. So 20 out of 26, that's both uppercase and lowercase. The grace period is The scholar that has shown the most growth again is Ramion. Ramion came to us knowing 2 lowercase sounds and 4 capital sounds. Now he knows 20 lowercase and 21 uppercase. He has met his goals. He has met my goals. He has met Crossroads goals. Way to go, Ramion. We're very proud of all of our scholars and all of the grit that they have been showing. I'm sure you are too. Very proud of your scholars, and it's important that we are telling them that a lot, that we are proud of you. And we also are changing that idea of telling them, you're so smart, you're really great at this, to I'm so proud of you, you've really tried hard, you have really improved. And that'll get away from this idea that people are either smart or they're not, that they are really good at it or they're not. This growth mindset idea is, I can learn. If I try hard, then I can learn anything. I can work. So to get rid of this idea of telling our kids that they are smart, you are so smart because you can do this. Instead of saying that, say, you worked so hard and now look what you can do. Hey, you didn't know that before, now you do. You worked so hard. That will give them this idea that if I work hard, I can achieve any dream they might have. And to get rid of this, oh, that kid can do it because they're smart, then I must not be smart, and that's not true. It's not what we believe, and we don't want your scholars to as well. I'm attaching to this email, or to the email I'm sending you, our schedule. A few things have flip-flopped, so looking at your day, you're welcome to pop in anytime. If you want to text me and say, hey, make sure we're doing what it says, absolutely do. Have a nice weekend. Enjoy October.